1. We're back. Told you it'd be like 3 minutes.
Probably a little bit more.
We got lost. There was some good music playing, so we kind of got lost. Anyway, you missed a hell of a conversation. Not really.
We were talking about coffee makers.
We were talking about coffee and jobs and whatever. So really quick, because I was scrolling through Instagram before and I saw this, that Jen Welter got an Adidas contract.
Yes, she did.
That's amazing. That's so great.
So she's been partnered with Adidas for like her camps. But now they're like fully funding her camps.
That's amazing.
So like she can go places and like not have to like hope people to pay,
right?
And like, which is great for her. Like I'm so happy for her. Did you see like the custom made like sneakers that she had?
I didn't see them. All I saw was like I was scrolling through and I saw an ESPNW.
Oh my god, her sneakers are like the coolest thing because it's got the Atlanta Legends, the new
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's got like their colors, which that league will be on CBS Sports Network. So I've known about that league since I started at interning.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but it like didn't really break until like after I left. But I like just wasn't going to say anything because I knew it was happening. I knew Aaron Murray was going to get drafted.
You can't be dropping like
hints to everyone. Sorry, y'all. I signed a confidential contract.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm so happy for her because like that's something like she's wanted for a long time.
Absolutely.
And I hope
Adidas is huge, man.
Adidas is huge. And I hope to God she gets like
good God.
That they put out like her sneakers like to buy and the cleats to buy.
Well, I'm gonna look into that now, but I mean like if she comes out with like different lines, I'm not gonna buy anything like Falcon related.
Well, it's not
I mean not Falcon related, but like with that theme, I don't know if I would go that route. Like if she came out with like an all black matte Adidas shoe.
She probably will because she's got like multiple.
Yeah, that's
like, ones. The one that she has that I really want. They say play big, dream bigger on the sneakers.
I like
all
that.
throughout them.
I like that.
So I was like, ooh, I need these. And my roommate's mom works at Adidas. So
cool.
Tara was like, oh my God, I'll see when they come out for you. Yeah. I was like,
just send me that discount.
It's like, Tara, you're the best. Because she was like, she knows how much I love Jen. So this is, I'm very happy for Jen on the NFL front. I think it's, you know, she's really breaking some barriers
serious glass ceilings for sure.
Yep. She calls it kicking glass. So
kicking glass. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
I mean, going from the NFL, obviously, we talked about that in the last segment, but we're talking about MLB because
now we're talking about MLB, which I don't know if I think that broke when we were on break, but that Under Armour's no longer going to be their sponsor anymore. Their what is it, uniform sponsor anymore. It's going to be Nike.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean they've been with Under Armour since I think like 2016, and I forgot who they were with before that. I think they still had another deal with them, but I personally don't like it. I mean, they endorse like over 500 minor and major league players.
Yeah.
Like Mike Trout is one of them. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Who's another one? I think I have it actually. Mike Trout. Oh yeah, and Giancarlo Stanton. Duh. I should have known that because I watch all his workout videos.
But that's sad that they're not going to be doing that anymore.
Well, yeah, and Nike has soccer and it also has football too.
Yep.
So not only are those jerseys going to stink, but now baseball jerseys are going to stink too. So
Can't wait.
I'm not really excited about that. And personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Nike nowadays, so it's hard to be a Nike fan for me now because they've gotten so political. It's like you do sports, like, and stay out of anything else. Yeah, just stick to sports. Like I know like certain athletes are going the political route and everything, but like as a sports brand, in my eyes anyway, you don't need to be doing that. I don't think you need to go any political route. Yeah. Just stick within sports, stick to what you know. Because you don't know politics. If you did, you'd be in politics.
And that's where you got to have the separation a bit. I think a lot of people, we've talked about this on the show, go to sports games to get away from the politics.
Yeah, like exactly. Like when I go to a baseball game, like I don't want to be hearing anything about anything politics or Trump this, Clinton that, you-hoo this, whatever.
And all the other hundreds of people that are running for president in 2020 is something I don't really want to listen to when I'm going to a sporting
I want to know if there's ducks on the pond, how many outs there are, and if we have last licks. That's really all I care about.
Exactly. And who's got a home run that day, you know?
Yeah. Like, you think Chapman's going to close today? You think we could see 105, maybe even 106? Who knows? I don't know. That's what I want to think about when I go to a baseball game or any whatever game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to a sports game. I want to think about the sport and nothing else. Food, yes. Because it's hand in hand. Food goes hand in hand with everything. Remember that.
And the other thing is, going to baseball games for the two of us, I remember we talked about this almost 2 years ago about going to a spring training game because neither one of us had ever gone before. And with pitchers and catchers report next week, right?
They do. 6 days.
6 days.
6 days. Less than 6 days.
I'm so excited because that means like the season's ramping back up. I'm very excited. I think because I'm going to Florida for spring break.
Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. You get to see a game.
We're going to go see a game. And, that's something it's sort of like when you get the chance to go and do that, because when are you going to take time to go down to spring, down there for spring training?
Like spring training, like when you're like, I went to a spring training game. It's like, wow, like you went either to Arizona or Florida, depending on your team, and went to go see a spring training game. Like
that shows dedication.
That is dedication. And when I am of a certain age to where I can financially support myself to have a Florida trip once a year to go see a game, because that's going to become something for me. Like it's going to be like spring training every year. Like in Fever Pitch, did you seen Fever Pitch?
Yes.
Like when they go down, like I'm going to go down. Like it's going to be my brother, it's going to be my cousins. Like we're all going to go down together. We're going to make it a family trip. We're going to take family vacation early.
Exactly.
And we're going to go see a spring training game.
I feel like that's something that is totally worth it.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, going in, we're a little less than, I think, 6 days out for pitchers and catchers to report. And we still have major people who have not been signed.
Just to kind of, just to give you like a sense of who we're talking about, because like there are some really, really big names that are still on this FA list, on this free agency list that are still up. Harper, Machado, Moustakas, Kimbrel, Keuchel. I mean, there's a lot of people who are still on this free agency list.
And some of them are pitchers, too.
Yeah. And some of them just so happen to be wanting $300 million for a deal to play shortstop. And you're not even a shortstop.
My other thing is, look at who their agents are. Well, the top two are Scott Boris's.
Yeah. Isn't Kimbrel Scott Boris too?
I think so. I think he's...
I mean, Keuchel. I think Keuchel is definitely Scott Boris.
So look at how many people are on that free agents list that are...
what's his... I just want to I really would like to sit in a room with Boris and just pick his mind. I'm like,
I really want to understand why, number one, you're asking for a 10-year deal at $300 million for somebody who's 28.
Right.
When you know.
For somebody who's 28 and also like an infield position player, like
maybe not.
That doesn't have the hottest head. That doesn't have the coolest head. He's got a hot head.
Well, look at Bryce Harper. He's what, 26? So you're going to have a 10-year deal that's 36?
For an outfielder.
Outfielder, that's a little old. And the other thing is, he got the Yankees on the Jacoby Ellsbury deal, which I don't think the Yankees are very...
That was the dumbest deal ever made in life.
They said that's why they went after other people who were free agents who were, number one, less expensive, played better than Machado.
$26 million a year.
Yeah.
$22 million a year.
That are less expensive, and they're better players. And you know what? I completely understand where Brian Cashman was coming from.
Yeah.
Let's take players. We know Didi's going to be out probably till after the All-Star break.
So that's the thing, and you have to think about is what positions need to be filled, because you have your outfield set. You really do. You have Aaron Judge, who's going to be a right fielder. You have either Aaron Hicks or Brett Gardner can play center field.
Yep.
And you have a couple of kids in the farm system if you really want to throw some kids up there. And then left field, you got Brett Gardner again if you really want him to be there.
Exactly.
So, you have that set. And Giancarlo Stanton if you ever want him to go out there, too. So, you have that outfield set. And what you're looking at here is your pitchers are good. Our bullpen is phenomenal. Our starting rotation is going to be ridiculous. And our closers are
so excited.
Dumb, stupid good. And then you have your catcher, which needs a little work, but we still got some good backups there. So now you have first base is open.
Which
second base is pretty much open. Shortstop is open. And third base is open.
Which is not good.
Right. Going into it. So now that they signed Tulo to that 1-year deal, now you got shortstop taken care of. Because you got Tulowitzki, who's a solid who's a solid player shortstop
when he's not hurt.
Solid player when he's not hurt. He could be part of that. These players that come to the Yankees that kind of get some new life into some new pep into their step. Like I like to say, like look at Ichiro Suzuki. Like he came onto the Yankees. His career wasn't failing at all. But it was like he got new life all of a sudden. There are a lot of players that have done this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Darryl Strawberry is a great example too.
Yep.
Like a lot of players that come through the Yankee organization, not when their career was depleting in any way, but when it was just a little bit of a plateau.
And when they needed something to bring them back.
Exactly. It was a new, fresh look. And I think this could be really, really good for
I think and the other thing is, if he's not hurt, he's going to be fabulous.
Exactly.
Can't wait. I know I'm very happy that I really hope Luke Voit plays first base all season long.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is we still have Luke Voit because we just got rid of Neil Walker, right? Correct. So we still have Luke Voit that could go into. Wait, no, we don't.
Do we not have Luke Voit? Because I thought Cashman said it right now. It looks like Luke Voit is getting the starting position because they said as of right now, after last season, they said Luke Voit, if he proves himself in spring training, he'll have a starting position because they said Greg Bird has just not been doing it. And I can see them trading him down the line.
Get rid of him.
I think it's time to cut him loose. You've tried everything.
Waste of money, waste of talent, waste of uniform. Get rid of him.
And the other thing is, he just hasn't produced anything, and he's been really.
You're a first baseman, and you're catching a ball, and the ball's popping out of your glove. You need to get off the field, go into the locker room, and really, really, really consider
think about yourself.
Your option B, C, and D for the rest of your life because baseball is not for you. I don't even know how you got that far in life.
We still have to deal with second base, and
second base isn't gonna. Well, we have Andujar who can play third base, right? So we have Andujar who can play third base.
Yep.
Tulowitzki, who's going to play shortstop. I think he's going to be a hell of a shortstop because he also idolized Derek Jeter, and now he's playing shortstop for the Yankees. So I think he's going to do really well there. Second base. I mean, second base is really like we have people who can play second base.
Gleyber Torres.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have people who can play.
Wade. Do we still have Tyler Wade?
Yeah, we still Tyler Wade.
And then D. Lemieux, didn't they pick him up?
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna go that route. I think they're gonna stick with Wade and yeah.
Let's see. What has he done? Where has he been? That's a great question.
See, because then you go this route, right? You go Manny Machado. You get Manny Machado. Okay, let's throw this into the route. You get Manny Machado.
Please, God.
He's not gonna be playing shortstop.
No.
Because you're not going to get Tulowitzki.
Yeah.
And then have him play where?
Second
base to put Manny Machado at shortstop?
No. And I think
I'm not doing that.
And the other reason, I know that they said in a report when they signed Tulowitzki and they say they signed DJ Lemieux from Colorado.
Yeah.
They had reached out to Scott Boras and said, we're signing these people. We're not interested. And they're like, we're not going to, and I mean, I'm sure Cashman was very clear that we're not spending $300 million on a player on who's a hothead.
I'll probably say, I'm not spending that because it's my money.
Anyway, I mean,
I'm not spending $300 million
on this person. I also believe that the reason they did that, and they were doing it out of a nice courtesy, just saying, hey, we're not doing this.
No.
And we're signing other people. Like we laid you off our offer. You're not going to take it. That's on you.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it comes down to. It's like we already laid you down an offer and you're not going to take it. To me, as Brian Cashman, as the Yankees organization, you don't want to come play for the Yankees. The door's right there. You know where it is. You came through it. Go back out it. We don't need you. We're going to go out and get players that are going to cost less and probably produce better because you're no Johnny Hustle that you said word for word. I quote, I'm no Johnny Hustle. I don't want anybody like that on my team personally. And I know
we already have one. We have one. That's plenty. We've got one in the starting lineup, and we just don't need another one. Okay, we've got Gary Sanchez, and that's plenty enough to deal with.
And he's behind the plate. That's really the last place I need that. So, and here's the thing: you go the Bryce Harper route, right? Which I would personally. I know I said before that I wouldn't want him, but I mean. He is a solid player. I mean, where would he play? I don't know
because you've got 3 right fielders.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm actually kind of happy Aaron Judge spoke with TMZ Sports today.
Yes, I saw that.
He said he'd consider moving. He said, quote, wherever he wants to play, we'll make it work. Anytime you can add an MVP to the team, it's going to make it better. It's like Aaron Judge is like the PR guy for the Yankees, to be completely honest. Like, he knows what to say at the right time, and it's always good. And yeah, I mean, anytime you want an MVP, anything to make the team better, and that's what Aaron Judge is all about, is about the team. You know what I mean?
And he's like, I'll move positions. I really don't
this
care.
This dude
would
probably
totally
catch
okay.
if they told him to be completely honest with you. If Cashman was like, listen, I want you to catch
tomorrow's game.
He's probably going to be the world's tallest catcher ever. But I mean, 100%. He would try, and he would try his best at it.
He would try to make everything work, especially because he wants to make sure the team is taken care of first and foremost.
That's what I'm saying.
And the other thing is, if the team's not taken care of, then why are we going to do anything but that?
Right.
And I think that this is a great way to, start off baseball. I'm excited that the Yankees signed up good people. Yeah. They signed people for their bullpen. They signed
from Rockies.
Like they signed
Tulo.
They signed some really good people, and for pitching,
I'm happy.
Infield, I'm ecstatic because they've picked people who they knew have produced well in other markets. DJ Lemieux, who started his career with the Cubs, then moved to the Colorado Rockies, and he's like, I'm so excited to be here. I never thought I'd get a chance to be a New York Yankee. Like, it's stuff like that.
Like warms my heart.
And so nice to hear, like, when people are like, oh, I never thought I would be, wearing pinstripes. And I'm excited because all these players are so excited to be in a Yankee uniform.
That's what I want.
That's something that's going to carry them through the postseason. Is I get to wear the pinstripes all season long. I want to play at home so I can continue wearing my pinstripes.
Right.
And the nice thing is they have a really good, solid team, and a lot of them have been to the playoffs before. So you have that experience. Mm-hmm. You have that. You've got CC Sabathia back this year. Good old CC. When they signed him,
locker room jams are going to be great.
And I was like, you know what? He's a great player. He's a great person.
Seniority wise, he's so great for the bull and for the dugout and everything.
And he's great for the dugout. He's great for when he's helping younger people pitch.
Yeah,
he's such like an insight. He's had a lot of rough stuff go on.
He's great.
And you know what? He's overcome a lot. He did go through heart surgery in the off season. So that should be interesting. Like, he was cleared and he's fine, but he'll be okay.
I'm excited too. I mean, like, after last season, after what we went through and being like, if it's not this season, what season is it going to be? Like, after we, I don't even know, because to me, we should have went all the way last year.
We should have.
So going into this year, it's kind of like, well, now that we added some pretty nice names
to the roster,
to our list, it's like,
we need to
if we don't win this year, man, what are we doing? Like, when are we gonna win? Like 2020? Like, I don't want to keep having to be like, oh, next year is gonna be our year. Like, no. Like, it's got to be now. It's got to be the 2019 season.
I think
the 2019 season is the season that the Yankees need to take charge of, because that is going to really, I just think, really give them a great stepping stone to head into the roaring 20s. Like, I think that's going to be Dynasty League. You know what I mean? Like, I think we might have another 50s repeat. Like,
that would be wonderful.
Completely dominate like all the 20s. Like,
you know what? And
why not?
Why not? I mean, let's do it again.
I want 28, dude. I want 28. I'm sick and tired
of hearing the chase.
Not even, like, it's not even from the Yankee fans. You want to know what I'm sick and tired of hearing about? I am sick and tired of hearing all of the haters nonstop talk about, oh, the Yankees, now they're going to talk about their 27 World Series. And like, I see it in the Instagram posts and the comments, and it's like, quote, Yankees fans, at least we have 27 rings. It's like, the fact that you're making fun of us for being winners just shows how much of losers you really are. Like, the fact that you can't even keep our names out of your mouth to talk about we know we won 27. Like, we know that. We know we have 27 championships. We know. Believe us. We know.
We know.
We already know this, okay?
We've seen the trophies.
Come up with a new fact or a new team to jump on, because it's like,
It's getting old.
It really is. Like, I can't tell you how aggravated I get all the time when I'm scrolling through, like, on Instagram or, like, something, and I see on, like, MLB Cut 4 or some stupid post, and it's like, Yankee fans, 27, like, all the good things die young at 27, like Kurt Cobain, blah, 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 Amy Winehouse, the Yankees. And it's like, bro, you're going to make fun of us for winning 27 world championships? Like,
yeah.
How many has your team won? Do you know that it would take, first off, St. Louis Cardinals are the second most. They have like 11 or 12. Okay. So it would take them winning consecutively, right?
Yep.
How many times, more than 13 times consecutively, to even come close to where we are?
Exactly.
All right? So shut your mouth, okay? And just leave us alone.
And you know what?
Get our name out your mouth.
Well, that's a great way to end our segment today.
Get the Yankees out of your mouth. I'm sorry, I went on a little rant there. It just infuriates me, man.
You know what?
It pisses me off so much.
We're going to get into that, obviously, next week in our show. Same time, same place, Tuesdays at 8.
Tuesdays at 8. We've been like that for the past year, and we're not going to change because we can't.
Year and a half. Yeah, because this is
it.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it, guys.
Kate's graduating.
No, Kate is graduating this year, so this season of Sports Up will be the very last season. I know it is so sad, and we're really going to miss it.
This is like my highlight of my week is coming here and having a show with Lauren, because I tell everyone my co-host comes back and only does a show with me because she loves me. Yep. That's why.
Literally. What else would I be doing a show? Why else? I think our last show, we should have callers like call in.
We should.
Just like the last show, just questions and comments. The last show. So that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. That's what we're going to do.
Before we leave, I have a little personal note that I would like to extend out. I didn't get a chance to do this, but 2 weeks ago, my dog Iggy passed away. And I just wanted to extend I don't even know what the word is for it, because my heart was just so full with everybody reaching out. And I just want to let you guys know, like the support, the love, the level of that was just incredible, through the roof. So I just wanted to thank everybody that reached out to me and my family during that time. It's been really, really hard, but just to see all that love, it really, really touched me. So I really do appreciate you guys a lot. And Kate, I appreciate you too.
I appreciate you too.
And you guys are awesome. So we will see you next week on another episode of Sports Up. 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. I'm Lo.
I'm Kate.
We'll see you guys next week.